Go ahead. Guys, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is the group run for the League of Fire. Right now, the guys are sitting at home reading their disclaimer because we're all doing it together. I have them all muted. So while they read their disclaimer to make this all legitimate for the League of Fire, I am your host. I didn't eat, other than what you saw me eat today on video. I haven't eaten. And I don't want to, I don't really want to get cramped up that bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat this, you guys. I got this from Linda McNew. This is a jigsaw pepper. This is, I don't know if you guys can help me. If it was season 3. This has been season 3. Maybe, yeah, it had been season 3. It was one of the hottest peppers I ate. It's an incredible pepper. So I have high hopes for this one. I don't know what the Scoville units are on, but we're going to go after it. So in the room, we've got Justin Bradfield, we've got Maddie Spice, we've got Rhett Griffin, and we got the twins, Scott and Steve. So as soon as they're all done muting their, finishing their disclaimer, we'll go off mute. We've got Justin's doing his first ever Tube of Terror.
Right on, brother.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. It's going to be brutal. We got Maddie Spice doing a Tube of Terror, correct, Maddie?
Yep.
Coming off the heels of doing 2 recently, just the other day. And
yep.
You've done 1. Anybody who's done 1 will just scratch their head when somebody says, "We need another one." It's crazy. Rhett's going to be doing Death Nut 3, the 3.0. Boom. Very, very cool. It's a great challenge. What do you got going? The Tube of Terror.
You betcha.
Outstanding. Now, obviously, it looks like there's no way Scott or Steve can take their product out of the range. He's got a great camera set up there. Looks like Rhett's in pretty good shape. Make sure you guys keep your product in the range of camera at all times.
I have another cam.
Excellent, good. Yeah, you guys usually have your own backup camera.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to reread my disclaimer. Something just happened.
All right, go ahead and mute yours real quick, and I'll eat my pepper while you're reading your disclaimer. You guys, the pepper from Linda McNew. It is a jigsaw.
I'm checking in. Guess how to.
And I'm going to mute. There we go. All right. So Justin had a technical glitch and he's reading his disclaimer over again. And I'm going to. Oh, where's my camera? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, you guys. Ready for an absolutely solid placenta? I mean, straight solid, the whole pod. Oh, I'm so excited to show you that. Wait till you see this, guys. Get my camera to work. You aren't going to believe this placenta. I'm not just making that up. Wait till you see this thing. You guys are all pod heads. Pod heads, I said. Check out that.
Wow.
I mean, it's solid. The whole thing.
That's wild.
I don't think I've ever seen a pod that solid before. Ever. I really don't. I got to do one more picture. I'm sorry. It's just very unusual.
That's full placenta.
I've eaten on camera. I don't know what the number is. I'm sure it's thousands. Never, ever eaten a pod like that before. Never seen a pod like that before. Guys, if you, the camera's not going to do it justice, the video camera, certainly not on my laptop. So go to my channel and check it out on Instagram. It's _Johnny Scoville. So everybody's done their disclaimer. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
May the force be with you. I'm proud of all you guys. This is now who, first of all, real quick before we go, everybody's in League of Fire, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is just booming points. Proud of you guys. Oh, all right. I'm going to munch this while we get started. Ready? Get started when you're ready. Just start your timer and get started.
Going. Tube is started.
This pepper was super fruity smelling. I had that hot aroma that lets you know it's going to be a hot one. Jigsaw is a hot pepper, man. Steve Baylor is the grower who grew the jigsaw that really hurt me. I have to look at the record. I'll find out what year it was. But this is a hot one. All right. Wow. Attacking my throat. All right. So Justin was coming out strong. It looks great. This is first tube of pterosaur. Proud of you for doing this, Justin. Coming out, you're looking strong. Now we got the one single gloved Matty Spice going on Michael Jackson on this tube of terror. I did that was it yesterday? Recently I did that in a video. Now Rhett's a different animal. He's going after the V3, the version 3, the Death Nuts, and that's a brutal challenge. My throat's burning. And we got Steve and Scott powering through the tube. No stranger to the tube of terror. All right, you guys. My throat's burning. It's a hot pepper. I cannot believe the inside of that pepper. Can't wait to put those pictures on Instagram. My throat's burning. I didn't get any hotter than probably 3 or 4. The funny thing is, as the pepper season goes, my tolerance gets higher. The peppers do too. So it's kind of a race to see what's getting higher, my tolerance or the peppers. Right now, that's about a 3 on my scale. But it would be a real problem for somebody who's not used to it. Everybody here could handle it pretty easily, but somebody that's not a chili head. All right, Rhett's is that number 2, Rhett? Number 2, yep. It's a great challenge, man.
These things are delicious, man.
Yeah, they really are. But I will tell you, we have some seasoned tube of terror consumers here right now. Good job. One thing that everybody here can probably agree to, the taste of listen, we haven't changed the recipe. We make it the exact same way. And if you saw it made, there isn't crazy inconsistencies ever. Because we're working with such high capsaicin, it's just ridiculous. We weigh it to the microgram practically because there can't be any discrepancies for something that hot. So everybody that's been eating these, everybody's tolerances are going higher and higher. But I will tell you this, and see if you guys agree with me, the way these taste are completely determined by your tolerance.
The first time I had the Death Nut 2, I did the Death Nut 2.0. I hated this last nut. Like, I almost threw up from the taste of it. Now it just tastes like a honey roasted peanut a little bit. But now it's really hot. Now I'm a little bit into it. But
right, that's exactly what I felt. That we were just talking before I hit record. We were talking about the 10 tube challenge, and honest to goodness, I trained hard for that. But until about the 8th tube, they tasted incredible. I didn't have any trouble until the 8th tube. That's when things started getting hairy. You're down to the end already, Steve? Oh, he was just holding it up. I got you.
Are we supposed to hold them up to the camera as we eat them? Is that a rule?
Nah.
No? Okay.
No, they're not gonna have a problem with that. You're following the rules like a champ. So, give you guys some news about Tommy. He's I think today might be his last night at work. Good job, Rhett. Number 3. I think this may be his last night at work. Where he's at, maybe not, but very, very soon he'll be leaving that and doing some full-time stuff. I am burning right here. It tastes like burning. Lovely pepper though. There was not floral at all. Am I the only one that ever wishes like peppers were hotter? Do you guys ever do that? You eat a pepper, it tastes great. You're like, man, I wish that thing was hotter.
Totally.
I wish I could find a pepper that had extract heat. You know what I mean? But it was a pepper, like something spooky, like 7, 8 million. It would be so cool to get that.
Done. Well, no.
Matty Spice, you're done? Straight beast in that tube. Man, the Chase E shirt, thank you so much for the support. So is Rhett. Rhett looking like a savage. Listen, if you were in a dark alley and you turned around, all of a sudden Rhett was standing there, I don't care. I throw my wallet at him. I give him my phone, whatever he wanted. Of course, if you were in a dark alley, you turn around and I was standing there, what would you do?
Well, same with the twins, Scott and Steve. I mean, he'd be the same way. If I saw him in a dark alley, I'd be doing the same thing.
In fact, if you look around everybody that's in here, look, every single person's got a beard going. Motley crew, isn't it?
All the hot food.
I'm telling you. So our number was at 5 or 4?
This is 4.
4 for Rhett. Steve and Scott, you guys almost finished? How close are you?
Yeah, I got like 8 nuts left. This is hitting me hard this time, man. This is
Really?
tough.
Nice. I love it when that happens. Justin, how are you feeling, man?
I'm hurting. My hands are tingling.
Oh, how many nuts you got left, you think? You got this.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Rarely do you, like, with me, I don't know about you guys. With me, if I'm in a challenge and I'm going to tap, it's more than I can do. It's usually before, like if it's a time thing, I've never eaten what was necessary and then couldn't stick the time out. If I can't eat it, I'll tap out. If I can get it down, I can usually hold it down. But there are times I was telling a story once a couple of years ago. I was in New Zealand, and I was in the New Zealand contest there and ate a lot of peppers. I think there were 16 or 18 rounds. A lot of most of them were multiple peppers. And as soon as it was over, they were like, everybody there wanted to talk. And I'm like, all I could see was the bathroom. I needed to get to the bathroom fast. And there was just, I saw a straight shot. And every 5 seconds, I felt like it was the end zone and I had the football. Everyone wanted to stop and talk. And I had a hard time talking because I ate too many peppers. I needed to get in there. It was crazy. All right. I'm proud of you, Justin. You doing all right?
My stomach, I'm feeling it.
You're looking good.
Do you think you'll be able to tough it out?
I'm trying.
Yeah, the stomach will, listen, that's the whole issue every time. It's the bane of existence of a chili head. It's not what's going to do to your mouth. It's what's going to do to you later in your stomach. And not even later, in the meat, right while it's going. Wow, nice. On the last one, it's a beast, Rhett. But just so everybody at home watching this understands, the V3 is a box that's a challenge made for at least 2, maybe 3 people. So the fact that he powered all those down himself, that's a beast of a challenge when you do it that way. It's a different animal. Good job. Because I watched the way they're produced. I mean, let me tell you something. There's a lot of nuts in each one of those, a lot. Back in the day when we first did the first death nut, there were like 3 nuts per little package. And that was per person, just one person. There's enough in those packets there that 4 or 5 people could do it, if you compare it to the way it used to be. We're rooting for you. Now you're done with Scott and Steve. You're done, and Rhett's done with his. You guys are just
2 left.
You're tough. You have what?
2 left.
All right, Justin. We're pulling for you, dude.
Right on.
Man, I'll tell you something. That's a hard one, dude. Excellent. How much time do you have before your 10 minutes is up?
2 minutes.
You beast it. All right, now you just got to find your happy place, and that's the hard part, you know. Like I've been in some challenges, like with me, I stand up a lot during, like when I think in 1 or 2 of the one in Belgium against the UK Chili Queen, I stood up. But before I did, I said to the judges, can I stand up and kind of walk around, pivot and pace? They said, yep. I cleared it with them first because I didn't want to get anybody upset with me, you know. But it's hard to sit still when, like, my stomach, you know, like Shahina and I both completed 10 tubes in that contest, and to sit
I'm getting an endorphin rush.
and do 10 tubes, it's like by the 8th, your stomach is just like starting to revolt in a hard way, you know. How you feeling now, Justin?
I think I'm getting an endorphin rush. It's starting to drop.
Nice. That's what we do this for. Maddie, tell us your experience, my man.
Heat skill was good. I mean, it was good today. Level 5 on heat. So not too bad.
I probably hit like an 8 or a 9.
Wow, nice.
Last nut.
That's a great score to hit, man. Good for you. Where are you, Brett?
About a 3 or 4, about a 4, I think, right now.
That's because you're broken. You're broken.
I am a little broken right now.
You are,
I
dude.
know.
I think everybody I'm looking at's broken. Twins down there, Scott, Steve, how you guys doing?
I think I'm back down to a 6 now. I think I was at a 7 though. That was a good one.
Good for you,
There's
dude.
my 10 minutes.
Nice. You know what I should do real quick? Let me explain to people watching this that may be hearing me going, the Twins? What in the world is Johnny talking about? I want to explain that real quick so people watching at home don't think that I have Alzheimer's or something. Here's what happened. We started doing Tommy's Picks, which he will be back joining us soon. But we started doing Tommy's Picks, and one of the Tommy's Picks, he picked a comment from Scott from Gillespie. So he said his name wrong. So ever since then, he's just been the Twins. That's it. So now we don't refer to he's not one. The guy's walking around like a pair. I can't wait to hang with you in person someday. That'll be a riot. It'll be fun. In the middle of conversations, you shift for the same person. They think you have like a split personality. Justin, how you doing, brother?
Good. I'm on my 5 minutes. I just started it.
Nice.
I don't know. I might have been wrong about that. Northern Rush just started climbing again.
Sometimes they'll do that to give you a little false peak, make you think it's coming down. Reapers do that to me.
Yeah.
You get a really hot reaper, it starts to come down, you're like, and then it just fires up again.
Yeah, I got my first pods on Wednesday.
Nice.
And I started doing some just to prepare for this. And I was gonna do some last night and then wasn't able to. And I just did tincture all day trying to keep my mouth heat up.
Wow. All day. The great thing is you can use the tube of terror to train for the
I did do that.
or the pause to train for the tube. Either way, it works.
I was eating a couple nuts every day and doing tincture, but nothing quite like doing a whole tube. That's a lot more than you realize.
Yeah, until here's the thing: we're sitting with a bunch of veterans who've done it before, or just animals. You guys are all animals. Honest to goodness, remember the first time you did it?
Oh man.
I mean, it's like
early now. Yeah.
it is an experience, and the funny thing is, there are some people that will try it and just go never again. And then I'm looking at you lunatics.
Depending on how bad the cramps are, I'll do this again.
Yeah, listen, you prepped pretty well, I hope, right?
I did. I tried to eat as much as I could during the day, but I'm a nurse working all day. I didn't get to eat much during the day, but I had a full meal an hour and a half before, and then I ate some stuff like an hour before.
Tell me you're off tomorrow.
I work 3 to 11.
Okay.
So I think I'll be
what
all right.
time? 3 in the morning?
3 p to 11.
Okay, good. Okay.
So I think I'll
We're
be
at
okay.
3 a.m. Oh, brother.
No, I'm not. I couldn't do that because like I have to pass meds and stuff. I have to have my mind with me,
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I've had, it's a rough one. It'll give you a ride. How are you at with your time there, Rhett?
55 seconds.
Excellent. And your time's twins. You done with your time? You still got a little time left.
2 minutes left on the afterburn and then done.
All right. So we got some points in the bag, you guys.
I have 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Proud of you, Justin. You're awesome, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that's legit, brother.
Here's the funny thing, man. I almost wish everybody that watches this would be a great thing. It should be the kind of thing where if you want to watch this video, you got to eat a nut, just so people can understand. It's such a crazy thing to eat a whole tube. Now they're done by weight, that, and I mean we're meticulous. It's 1.5 ounces. I've seen as few as like 26, 28 peanuts, but I've seen as many as 38. Depends on how jumbo the nuts are.
When I hit 5 minutes, I'm like, how am I have this many nuts still left? Like, I started going faster and started doing 2 at a time because I was like, holy crap, I'm going too slow.
Right. Definitely gets you. You're done. You're finished. All right, Rhett's finished. You're almost done, Scott. Steve, you're almost done, Justin.
I have 1 minute and 20.
Excellent. Very good.
Nicely done, Rhett. Awesome job, brother.
Oh,
That's very, very good. Bunch of beats,
man.
here.
I don't know. At 6 minutes, I thought I was going to barf.
We've all been there, man.
Oh, yeah.
It was the first time during a challenge that's how I felt.
My son made a very funny compilation video. I don't know if you guys ever saw it. He made it probably a year and a half. It was before we went to London the second time. And
Seconds.
it's a compilation video of close calls with me, like just 2.5 minutes of close calls. And it is hilarious. It's a funny thing. We've all been there, If I can get it down, usually I can keep it down. If I'm ever going to chuck, it's the swallowing part. Right there, it's going to come back. But if I can get it down and swallow it, I'm usually pretty good.
On my first pot, I almost threw up because I wasn't ready for the bitterness of the seeds. And it just surprised me. It was I think it was a white ghost. I did
like
3
that.
ones. I did like a white ghost and then it was a jalapeno white, like a ghost jalapeno cross, then a white ghost. Then I did, I don't even know, something hot. It was a hot
Right. You got the pepper buzz going. I love it. That's awesome.
There it is. I
It's-
did it.
And how you doing down there? Heat my shorts. You're out of your time yet?
Oh, I made my time. Yep.
Everybody did it. All right, so we got a few minutes. We haven't gotten the warning yet, so this is a beautiful thing. We're gonna go around and everybody talk about their experiences. You finished last. We're gonna go first with you. Eat my shorts. Tell us about your experience this time with the Terra. And how many have you done?
Oh, this is like, I think this is like maybe my 9th one. One of them didn't count because of that camera error, but yeah, they don't seem to get much easier. They vary, like every time it's different depending on how your day's been.
It is. It's and really, we change. People don't realize how fast tolerances drop. Drinks alcohol every day. If you drink alcohol every day, a lot of it, and you take a couple of days off and try to go, you know what I mean? It makes a difference. Same thing with somebody who's eating peppers like this. If you eat hot stuff a lot and take just a day off, you know, and the sad thing is it takes more time to build than it does to drop off, you know?
That's the truth.
Good job, though. Proud of you, dude. Rhett, tell us about your experience tonight.
You know, it was about the same as it was the first time. One thing I've learned about these peanuts, I don't care if it's a tube or death nut, it lets you know it's hot. You know, I mean, I'm wearing a hat and I'm sure my head's glistening. It's sweating underneath there. It wasn't too bad, but yeah, they let you know that you're in it for the ride. So
you got to a 4?
Yeah, 4.5, almost a 5 maybe.
Excellent. Yeah, David Foy and I are alike in that we don't like if I'm not a hint of something. I don't like searching for flavors, and neither does David. We don't like searching for heat. We want the heat to find you, and you can't escape it. And that's what we're looking for.
I had a good mouth burn off of number 5. That my mouth burn was legit. So that got my eyes watering a little bit.
Well, think about it. That's an awful lot of the level 5. That's a lot of nuts, you know.
And it's a lot of chewing.
Sure is.
That's the difference I find between the tube is the tube you're eating 2 at a time.
Right.
With these, it's just a mouthful of nuts the whole time.
Absolutely, you're right. The sheer weight of it is a lot more than you get in a regular tube. A lot more. I just got the warning for 10 minutes, so this is good. Now let's go to Maddie. Tell us about your experience tonight. Both Rhett and Maddie sporting the shirts. Thank you.
Yeah. This would be my once for this, but 6 tubes overall. 6 tubes overall for doing this, but I've done 2 that I told you recently, which that was really tough. But I want to work up to 3, but we'll see about that. But
yeah, it's a out of body experience.
But this time it wasn't that bad. So look at that's
great job. Everybody scored points tonight. Justin with his first ever Tube of Terror in the live room. Tell us about how it went. What was your experience?
Okay, well, I can honestly tell you, I think it's my 5th or 6th challenge. I felt like every time I prepared for one, I felt like I had sort of sailed through the challenge, not as hard as it was going to be. And then this one was the first one that was just as hard as I thought it was going to be. But I thought I got there, like, tolerance-wise enough that I could do it. You know, I got through it. And then I guess if you don't mind, if I plug my channel real quick.
Plug your channel real quick.
Capsaicin Clinic. I used to see me in the comments if you ever want to check out some more stuff like this. I do all my challenges. You have to upload them anyway. So
yeah, everybody here's got one. Maddie Spice.
Yep, got one.
And Rhett and He My Shorts. So check them all out, you guys. You know, your guys it's funny. I'm looking at you guys right now as you guys are talking. You're all athletes. It's really a funny thing. It's seriously, it's like that. I had a company that did a vlog with me for where they interviewed me, and they interviewed me because of that. They said you're sort of like an athlete, but you guys are trained beasts, man. You really are, and you have all of my respect. We're gonna wrap up now so they don't cut us off, guys. This was the end of the month. Run for the League of Fire. 4 Titans just scored some points. If you want to be in the next time, email me at chased@gmail.com with a picture of your product. We'll get you in. I'm proud of all you guys. Go check their channels out. Let's support, show the love. The pie's huge. Lots of it for everybody. Pie gets bigger every day. Love you guys a lot. We're going to wrap up now. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was the crew. This was Chase D.